taking shape at the same time that we rev up the programs and strategies.
Jessica Kriegel is the Chief Strategy Officer of Workplace Culture with Culture Partners. She is joining us live. I appreciate you being here, and we were just listening to Governor Newsom there. He says the statewide program, to his knowledge, is the first of its kind. What stands out to you about this program, and should other states be taking note?
This is such a no-brainer. If you think about it, a college degree is a certificate that validates that someone has learned a certain number of subjects over the course of 4 years, let's say. This is like that, except validating actual skills and experience, which should probably be even more valuable to employers. And this isn't necessarily something that's new, getting rid of the 4-year degree. There are many employers who figured this out many years ago. They got rid of the degree requirement for employees that they were considering for roles, because if you think about it, even something like software sales, explain how a 4-year degree helps someone sell software better. The argument is it doesn't, and that barrier, the educational barrier that is often a financial barrier, makes it harder for people to get jobs. So I think this is a win-win for employers and employees.
And, you know, of course, this comes at a time where college costs are just skyrocketing across the nation. We see enrollment on the decline as well, fewer people really seeing the value and shelling out, going massively into debt for, as you say, a certificate basically of skills and knowledge. In your opinion, would you recommend a college degree still at this point? Is it still necessary to open doors for most people?
Well, I have a 7-year-old, and so I would probably encourage her to go to college only because I have the privilege of being able to afford it, right? But here's an interesting thing to note. 10 years ago, I facilitated a future of education workshop with 25 academic deans of some of the largest institutions in the U.S., and I asked them what they thought college would look like in 25 years, and almost resoundingly, they all agreed that it might not exist anymore. So we are in a major phase of change for the workforce and for education and for what employers will be expecting. You bring onto that AI. I mean, so much change is going to be happening so rapidly that by the time my 7-year-old is 18, there might not be college. There might be only, you know, Google University and Oracle University.
Wow. I mean, I know we talk about shifting sands all the time. That is a bold claim. I appreciate you making it. You know, Newsom seems to really back this push to remove college requirements for certain jobs as well. On Monday, he eliminated the degree requirement for 30,000 state jobs, with plans to add another 30,000 in the coming years. In your mind, is this really an important part of the equation? Do we need to really look at the requirements across the board and say we just need to drop off the college requirement altogether?
Absolutely. Many of our clients dropped the college degree requirement years ago. Companies that you've heard of, IBM, Google, Delta, they've gotten rid of the degree requirements because they realize that most of what an employee needs to know to be successful in their role is taught on the job. It's the real life experience and the skills that they gain. And with robust learning and development programs, they're able to give that to their employees rather than getting it at a 4-year degree where you sit in a class, you get a lecture, you do some homework. How does that help me in the real world? Some argue it doesn't.
Jessica Kriegel, there's so much to talk about here. Really appreciate your time and insight today. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
And still to come, a new